Greetings to all. Welcome to the Way to Live YouTube channel, your space for spiritual clarity, inner healing, and soul transformation. Today's topic comes from one of my subscribers. She shared that she has been experiencing dreams of having sex or physical intimacy with departed loved one. And she said she cannot ask anyone about this, not even her closest friends. So she wants to know why she had such a dream of having a physical intimacy with the departed loved one. She's asking, is it good or bad, right or wrong, etc. First, let me say this very clearly. There is nothing to feel ashamed about it. There is nothing to feel guilty about it, and you are not alone in this experience. Many people go through this, but very few speak about it. So let us explore this deeply, calmly, and maturely. You see, there are various reasons for such dreams. The first reason is this dream is actually a reassurance. When someone very close to you, your mother, father, husband, wife, or child passes away, the bond or relationship does not disconnect actually. In your higher vibration as a human, the connection can continue. Or in the higher realms or in the higher dimensions, the relationship still continues. The connection still continues. And your departed loved one may be attempting to communicate this truth to you. But this human mind understands this close connection primarily through physical form. And since physical intimacy represents one of the strongest forms of union or connection in human experience, the mind may translate your loved one's reassurance as having a physical intimacy with them. So what is actually reassurance at the spirit level is being understood as sex at the human ego level. This is one reason. The second reason is acknowledgement of continuation. Suppose your loved one has passed away and you strongly feel they are guiding you. If you are receiving signs, synchronicities, or subtle inner confirmation, you may sometimes wonder, am I connected with them? Is it real? Are they guiding me? Then this dream is a pure acknowledgement from your loved one or a powerful reconfirmation that yes, correct, we are connected. This powerful acknowledgement of love may be translated by your mind as an intense form of closeness it understands. So they choose this way so that your mind understands this message strongly. So here, the experience of having sex or physical intimacy is symbolic, not literal. Is it making sense to you? The third reason is it is a reminder that the relationship has not ended. When your loved one passed away, we often believe they are gone forever. We can't see them again. We can't speak to them again. We can't connect with them again. We believe in separation. We assume disconnection. Well, it's natural for a human ego to feel separation, but from a multidimensional perspective, we are not just limited to this physical body and mind. We are a human being. While we are a human being, we are also a spirit in the spirit's dimension and soul in the soul's dimension. We as consciousness exist multidimensionally even right now at this moment. So if a departed soul wants to remind you of this truth, if it wants to remind you the spiritual wisdom that the bond is still alive, the bond still continues even right now, and that the separation is an illusion and you're not alone, that strong telepathic love may be interpreted by your mind as a physical intimacy. So the underlying message is very simple. The connection is not broken. Our relationship still continues. This is one reason. The fourth reason is sometimes the dream may involve someone who is not your spouse, perhaps a friend or a neighbor or a colleague or even someone still alive. So this dream, if it comes like this dream does not mean a romantic connection. It symbolically indicates that we all have different agreements exist across different dimensions. In this earth or earth reality, someone may be a friend, but at the spirit level, There may be other forms of relationship or other forms of agreement for growth, learning, and energetic exchange. So the mind may again translate this multidimensional connection or energy exchange into the symbol of physical intimacy. In certain cases, a deity or an angel or a spiritual master may appear in such dreams. It doesn't mean that you're having sex with them. It can symbolize divine union of consciousness. We are one consciousness, the dissolving of limited identity and merging with higher awareness. So the intimacy or sex here represents integration, not sexuality. It reflects the expansion of your multidimensional nature. Is it making sense to you? Well, there are certain instances where the dream involves intimacy with an unknown person. You don't know him at all, you don't know her at all. This reason is also very simple. From a broader perspective, we have agreements with various forms of consciousness like subtle beings, archetypal energies, spirit guides, extraterrestrial beings, or what you call as aliens, or other dimensional beings that the ordinary human mind cannot even fully comprehend. We may not know those beings at all. So when we sleep, our body and mind rests, but our awareness or feeling of I am shifts from our human body to our spirit body, and as a spirit, we do a lot of spiritual explorations or profound interactions with various beings which we've never known. Our soul will sometimes remind our ego personality of such interactions. If the mind attempts to recall such interactions, it may convert them into familiar symbols, including intimacy, to make sense to them. Again, a symbolic translation. Don't be confused. All right? But now, let us speak honestly about another possibility. Sometimes the sexual experience may feel extremely real, extremely close, especially if the departed loved one is your husband, wife, or your lover. Why is that? What is the meaning behind this? I'll explain. You see, the spirits usually carry emotional attachments from the human experience once they die. And when your awareness, you as a living being, when your awareness shifts into your spirit body during sleep, there can be a form of energetic closeness between you and your loved one. When you are half awake and half asleep, the sensations can feel very physical. The body even may respond. So you will feel like having a very real intimacy. There is nothing to be afraid or there is nothing to be worried about it. If the intimate experience feels very loving, peaceful, positive, and fulfilling, there is nothing inherently wrong about it. You can experience it. You take it, allow it. However, if it feels obsessive or if it feels heavy or negative, the best approach is calm awareness. You can meditate on your loved one, send clarity, and inwardly affirm that any connection must remain pure and positive. No fear, just maturity in this aspect. All right, is it making sense to you? Don't worry. Finally, we must also consider a very human explanation. We are biological beings. Hormones, functions, and cycles. So, our sexual energy also naturally rises and falls. Sometimes the body simply seeks release or regulation. In those moments, the subconscious mind may use emotionally significant images, including a departed loved one or your preferred actor, etc., to express or balance that energy. This is very common, sometimes for psychological reasons or physiological reasons. So the conclusion is, what does it mean having sex with a departed loved one in dreams? It could be reassurance, it could be acknowledgement of continued connection, it could be a reminder that separation is it's not absolute. It could reflect multidimensional agreements that we have with them. It could even symbolize spiritual integration. It could involve energetic attachments, or could be simply biological or physiological reasons. What feels truly right for you? That is your answer then. The key is not to jump into fear, not to romanticize blindly, or not to feel ashamed. Discernment, balance, and calm understanding are essential. Dreams actually operate on many layers: biological, physiological, energetic, and spiritual. You cannot literally take the meanings. You have to decode the meaning behind it. And maturity lies in holding all possibilities with clarity. So if this question resonates with you, if my explanation resonates with you, you know this. You're not strange, you're not wrong, you're simply exploring consciousness more deeply than most people dare to do. I believe my perspectives will help many people silently suffering in confusion. If you have any doubts or concerns or questions, feel free to type them in the comment section or send me a WhatsApp. If you'd like to discuss your personal life challenges and gain clarity, you can book a paid counseling session with me. Send me a text message to my WhatsApp number. Please avoid calling. I will allocate a time for your counseling session. All right. You're always loved, supported, and guided. You're never alone. Thank you very much for your time and enjoy your day. We will meet in another insightful video. Bye-bye.